Hey, Peacemakers, it's the Soul Koach coming at you with another episode, so sit back and let's find your peace of mind. This episode of Enjoying Entrepreneurship is featuring LaZharia ZYourStylist Morris. She's going to be telling you how she became a full-time entrepreneur after graduating high school and how her journey has been a couple years later. Check this out. Congratulations on opening your salon. You had your grand opening this past Sunday. So how did that go?
Thank you. It was great. It was a very nice turnout. We had the bounce house, the cotton candy machine, the ice machine, the popcorn machine for the kids. We had the good food and drink for the adults. We had the DJ out there. You know, it was a very nice turnout. We had the parking lot packed to capacity. When I say it was nowhere to park at, it was nowhere to park at. So it was real nice. It was a blessing. It was a blessing to have everybody come out and support and show love. And it was a peaceful event. You know how the city can get. It's Savannah.
Yeah.
So you know, they don't know how to act when black people get together, but it was such positive vibes and good energy all night.
Most definitely. And I know that you always throwing down in the kitchen. So tell me, did you cook all that food or did you have someone cook it?
No, I cooked it. Me and Quail cooked it. Well, I cooked majority of the food. They came literally at the last minute to help me. So
Lord,
I cooked. But I gotta give credit to Joanne and Bo because they did grill for me. They grilled outside. They had grilled the ribs, the hot dogs, the hamburgers, and the chicken. But I cooked meatballs, macaroni, red rice, seafood salad, tuna salad, baked beans and ground beef, green beans with turkey necks, corn, and I think that was it. And then we had a dessert table with cake and cake pops and Rice Krispie treats and strawberries and all types of stuff.
Now, you know what? I'm mad at myself because I should have said, Zharia, put me a place to the side so you can just go to the post office in the morning and overnight it to me. Like, every time I see you post something, like your stories and stuff, or you be cooking, I'm like, when this girl gonna open up a restaurant? Like, she doing hair, that's cool for right now, but when she gonna open up a restaurant?
Everybody want me to sell dinners and all that, but when I tell you, I don't know, when I have, must be on Sundays, must be soul food Sundays, I make a certain number of plates and you can pick it up from the shop. Yeah, you know, I always thought about that because I definitely want to have multiple businesses, but restaurants are a lot. They are a lot to keep up with, and I don't know if I can handle that hassle.
Watch the way you keep preparing all these plates. God go put it into work. He gonna be like, all right, my Zharia, this the Z supper now, right? But yeah, so I'm very glad that you had a good turnout. I seen your ribbon cutting and everything, and I saw your soundless Instagram and Snapchat videos. So everything, I'm glad everybody had a smile on their face because if they didn't, I wouldn't have known what was going on because the audio. But I can't wait to see the video that your videographer put together, and I know this is only the first of many grand openings that you have, so congratulations again.
Thank you.
Who is LaZharia ZYourStylist Morris?
LaZharia Morris is a 22-year-old entrepreneur from Savannah, Georgia, who just recently opened up her own salon. She's been in the hair business for about 8 years now. Started selling virgin hair in 2014, and she now has her own product line. with edge control, head wrap, bonnet, and more to come in the near future. But that's about it. That defines Zharia.
What and or who inspired you to become a master cosmetologist?
That question is funny because I never wanted to do hair. I used to sit in my aunt's salon all day when I was little because she used to have to watch me, and I just hated to sit there all day. So I was like, I'm never gonna do hair. And then I started doing my own hair, and everybody just say, "Who do your hair? Who do your hair?" And that's really how it started, just me doing my hair and then doing other people's hair. So it just really became a side hustle for me, make money, and then I fell in love with the passion because, I really enjoy making people feel beautiful.
Okay. So that goes into my next question or my next statement. Define beauty in your own words.
Beauty to me is happiness. It's all different types of ways to define beauty. But when I think of beauty, I just feel like people do things to their appearance or, to their self to make them feel beautiful or even enhance their beauty. So I just feel like it's happiness. Whatever makes you feel beautiful, go for it.
Okay. So when did you know that you wanted to start taking cosmetology seriously?
When I started taking it serious when I was in high school, and I went to Woodville Tompkins, which was an institute that had like cosmetology and nursing and engineering and things like that. And I took up cosmetology. All 4 years I was there, and I just knew like I had to get lock-ins and all that if I wanted to. I mean, so I just knew I had to take it serious and finish the course.
Okay, so while you were in high school and you started creating a schedule where you started incorporating the basics of cosmetology into your schedule and stuff, like how did your family and friends feel about your career choices once you started doing this? Did they support you or what happened?
My family is very supportive. My family and friends, they've always been supportive. Actually, my mother, she started me on doing hair. After I used to do my hair, she was the very first person who let me do a sewing on their hair. So, she was always supportive since day one. But everybody in my family was always supportive, and now I do everybody hair.
Well, that is very good. So what type of products and services do you offer? I know you mentioned the products that you offer, like the edge control and other beauty products. What services do you do?
I pretty much do all services. I do sewing, I do bondings, which are quick weaves. I do ponytails, I do blowouts, I do relaxers, pretty much anything. I try not to limit myself in what I can do. I try to do everything. The only thing I won't do is braid. That's the only thing I won't do. But everything else, I'm pretty much open to do.
Okay, and that's a good attitude to have. So in Savannah, there are so many cosmetologists and up-and-coming hairstylists. How do you set yourself apart from them branding-wise?
Well, for me, the number one branding, the best branding tool right now, or best platform right now is word of mouth in the internet. So, everybody is on the internet now. Everybody is basically branding the same. I just feel like I've been doing it for so long and pushing myself. So it was kind of like a word of mouth type of thing. Like, who do your hair? Oh, we do my hair. ZYourStylist do my hair. But I mean, I feel like everybody is doing the same thing as far as brand-wise, doing photo shoots, video shoots. I will say that I feel like I was one of the first to ever do it in Savannah. But, I mean, it's just the same brand of tools. The internet, promoting, constantly posting, things like that.
Okay, so since word of mouth is one of the primary ways that you build up your clientele, what do you feel as are you doing like as far as customer service wise that is making a person appreciate your service and want to come back like on a routine basis? Do you do anything special?
I just feel like I like family. They like feel at home when they're in my presence. I got a real kind soul, and a lot of people are drawn to that. So, a lot of my clients, they love to come and talk to me. They love to, be in the salon. I get so many people, even before I opened up my own salon, starstruck. Everybody love coming in the shop. They love the vibe, and that's how it is now in my salon. Everybody just love being around us. We know how to make everybody comfortable, and I just feel like, my clients appreciate that, and I always give, birthday discounts. I buy clients presents for their birthdays, or, I offer them lunch if I'm eating. It's little things like that to show the clients that I appreciate them.
Yeah, and that definitely is something great. Like you said, it's not just a business transaction because, most people, they're like, oh, it's just money, and they don't actually get to know their clients and understanding where they're coming from because basically most people should do what you're doing and get to know their clients because this is how you're going to make your living. You depend on these people to put food in your mouth and a roof over your head, so why can't you get to know them? You are a client-based, you have a client-based service, so it really makes sense, and I see why business is booming for ZYourStylist. So along your journey, who has been your mentor or mentors, and what has been some consistent advice that you've received from them?
I would say my number one mentor, as far as someone in the hair industry as well, would be Zharia. She's the owner of Starstruck Hair Boutique and who shop outlet. And she just always has encouraging words. She gives the best advice. You could talk to her about anything. What I love most about it is how blunt she is. She don't sugarcoat nothing. She gonna tell it how it is. She gonna keep it real with you. But she always gives advice, great business advice, great personal advice. Whatever you come to her and ask her, she gonna give you a great response. But she just pushes me to my full potential. She always tells me to never limit myself, and the sky's the limit. Reach for the stars, and while I'm young, do everything now. Do everything the right way now, so that way when I do old, I don't have to struggle. I don't have to worry about half the things people have to worry about now when they 30 and 35. It's just grind it out till you can't no more.
Yeah, that really is true. So with your mentors and everything, how important do you think it is to have a mentor in the career field? So if you were trying to tell somebody who is an up-and-coming hairstylist or wants to be a master cosmetologist or just in the cosmetology industry, how important do you feel that is that they should seek a mentor or just be open to mentoring?
I feel like they should do either or, seek a mentor or be open to it, because in any career field, you know, we're going to always need someone to lead by example, especially if we just not coming into it. You know, it's never too much knowledge to get. It's never too much that you could know. So I just feel like, you know, you're going to always want somebody that is more wiser than you or has more knowledge about a certain situation or is in the same career path as you know, to guide you and tell you, you know, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. It's only going to make a stronger you. So I just feel like up-and-coming stylists, you know, just take heed to what everybody else say. Well, as far as, like the older stylists and people who been in the hair industry for years, it's just always a good thing to listen. Sometimes we got to learn how to just listen, close our mouths and listen. But that's about it. Yeah, you know, I say take their advice, get a mentor, talk to whoever, because sometimes the hair industry gets stressful. You know, we get overwhelmed with clients, you know, working all day and night, and especially if you sell hair products, you know, online orders get hectic, and you know, just stuff in general. You know, you're going to always need somebody to talk to, tell all your problems to. So I feel like, you know, if you got somebody that's wanting to come in your life and be a mentor, you know, you should allow them.
Yeah, that's really true. So as a full-time entrepreneur, you have to motivate yourself when there isn't anyone around to motivate you. What keeps you motivated? So, like, any quotes, Bible scriptures, or anything like of that sort?
One thing that keeps me motivated is myself. And I say that because it's like I have tunnel vision. I don't let my personal life affect my work life, and I don't let my work life affect my personal life. Whenever I'm focused, I'm focused. I mean, when I do feel like I'm not motivated, I try to read a book about business or about money, and that's another thing that keeps me motivated, money. I mean, you can't do nothing without no money. And like I said, you know, I love doing hair. I love doing hair. It's my passion, you know. It's beyond the money, but this is also my way of living as well. So, you know, I always got to keep evolving with time. And one of my favorite quotes is, to live life is to change, and to refuse change is to accept death. And that quote is so meaningful to me because, you know, you always want to change. And I'm not talking about just yourself. You know, you want to change the people you hang around. You want to change your train of thought. You know, you want to change your actions. You know, you might want to change eating habits. You might want to change your appearance. You know, there's always room for change. And I feel like change is so important as you grow and start to open up different businesses or get in different career paths, because you have to adjust to whatever you want to change or change into. So, yeah, I mean, self-motivation is the best motivation, because if you got it instilled in you and yourself, then everybody else motivating you is just a plus. If it's already in you, it's in you.
Yeah, I haven't heard that quote, but that's something I'm probably put in my pocket, and because I like that one. But when you said, you was like, I got tunnel vision, and I can't stop thinking about anything else. I don't know why Drake popped in my head, and I was like, it's a rolling, not a stopwatch. It don't never stop. I was like, okay, Z, okay.
Right, that's the truth, though. You know, time don't stop. We got to move with it, and that's what I be wanting people to realize. Like, you know, time is of the essence. The sky's the limit. You can't stop. Maybe you can't stop. If you stop, you wasting time. So you got to keep moving with time. You got to keep going.
Most definitely. So, cosmetology is a competitive yet interesting industry. What is your style or service what is a style or service that you see yourself performing for the rest of your career, like a style that's not going to go out of style?
I would say frontals and lace wigs. And I say that because lace has been around for years. I mean, I'm talking about in the ancient times, the Greek times, the Roman times, lace has been out. I don't know if you remember like the little cartoons or the little old TV shows or the judges or the more superior men used to wear the white wigs with the French curls and stuff. Yeah, like those were lace fronts back then. And I'm talking like 1500 AD and 1800 BC type of time. Like,
okay, go ahead, drop this knowledge on us.
Lace has been out. So I just feel like that's a service that's never going to decline with time. It's not. It's going to keep going because everybody wants a lace. Everybody wants their hair to look natural. Everybody wants the baby hairs. So, that's something that's going to keep going. It's never going to stop.
Yeah, because I heard you be putting people in the game, like Good News at 6 Day. They be on the inside looking like Scalpiana. But it's really good that you are the type of person that you know your stuff. You know what book says about history in your career field, and it's just not like you're just in it and just winging it. You don't know anything, because that's really how some stylists are. They don't take it serious, and they just think, oh, I know about hair and I know this and I know that, but they can't tell you scientifically or tell you historically about some hair. And that really shows that you are passionate about your career field, and a lot, like, your clients should appreciate that because they trust somebody who is very knowledgeable in the field that they work in.
Right.
So what styles do you foresee as being retired in the future because of new products that are being invented?
That's kind of a hard question because I just feel like all the styles that we felt like was back in the day styles, you gotta think we wearing them now. Single waves, people starting to get the curls back, the Jerry curls back. You got people still wearing ocean waves. You got people still wearing updos. So that's honestly a tough question. Like, I don't know, because it's just every time a style declines in time, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back in the future somehow, some way. They're gonna end up bringing it back.
I haven't seen anybody wear updos in forever, but I know in middle school, oh my God, I used girls with the barrels, with the little, with the waves up front, the ocean waves.
People still wear updos. Like, people still will come into the salon asking for updos, and it's mainly like the older clients, but we get some young clients, like especially clients that's from like the country or clients that's from out of town, Texas, Louisiana, places like that. They still believe in those type of hairstyles. They don't know no better.
Yeah. But shoot, I can't deal with that in my hair. All that spritz and stuff, and then my hair used to be itching. I used the bobby pin to get that little area that I couldn't get. Then you have to sleep with the wrap, satin wrap around your head, so you wouldn't mess it up. Them days, they can have that. I'm good with my curls. Now I just got into wigs and stuff. So besides hands-on classes, what are some other ways that you've learned skills, books, webinars, podcasts, etc.?
YouTube. YouTube taught me everything. Especially when I first started doing hair, I learned how to do sewing on YouTube. I learned how to do braids on YouTube, updos on YouTube. YouTube taught me everything. I did take 2 frontal classes. I took one when frontals had started popping down here in 2016. I took on with Sade, and then in 2017, I took another one with an Atlanta celebrity stylist named Monday Mink. But I mean, before that, it was just YouTube.
Okay. So what's the most busy season or time of year for ZYourStylist?
The busiest season, I could say my busiest month. My busiest months are, and then they're odd months. They're not even months like holidays, except for October. I'm always busy in October, and I'm always busy in March. Those are my two busiest months where I get the most clients. I mean, I'm busy all year round, but when I say my schedule is barely blank, I barely have a day off, it's most definitely in October and March.
Yeah, because I think I remember before March ended, maybe you were scheduling for April or something.
No, that was that was March, the end of March.
Yeah, and you had like 80 or something.
Yeah, I had got the I tried to get the 80, but my schedule wouldn't let me get no more appointments, so I had got to 77.
Oh
77 or 78. Yeah, so it was almost at 80.
So what's the most number of clients that you've seen in one day? So like a 24-hour period.
The most clients I ever seen in a day would be 13, either 13 or 14, and I never forget it because it was Christmas Eve or Thanksgiving Eve. I want to say it was Christmas Eve, and this one I was still doing hair in my mama's house. I was in her kitchen actually, and I never forget it. Me and my sister, we sat in the kitchen. She was bringing my clients down while I was throwing them in and gluing them in and getting them out the door. And after I sat down that day, and I was counting my money and then looking at my books and looking at all the names I checked off, I said, there's no way I did 13 clients today. There's no way I did 13 clients today, but I could have believed it because we didn't get done till about 2 o'clock in the morning. We started, that's when I used to work early. I used to take appointments at 7:30 in the morning. Oh,
my God.
Girl, yes. I used to take appointments at 7:30 in the morning, work all day.
Oh, Lord. So I know you were tired from 7 to 2 a.m. Oh, my God. Like, will you ever do something like that again? Like you know how some people, whatever field of work they work in, like barbers or cosmetologists, they have the hair-a-thon and they see how many people they can fit into one day.
Right. Well, I done participated in 2 24-hour sword-thon marathons. The last one we did, I stayed to work until about 5 o'clock that morning. Well, I think we started at 10 a.m. Yeah, we started at 10 a.m. and wasn't supposed to stop until 10 a.m. the next day. But I just lasted till about 5, and even then I had took me a nap between. But, I mean, I get times where I still have to stay to the salon late. Now, I ain't talking 2 o'clock in the morning, but
oh, yeah.
I get times where I have to stay, about 12 o'clock, sometimes even 1 o'clock. But I had to shorten down my schedule on my time, so my fiance hates for me to be out the house that late, girl.
Yeah, but that's what I'm like, I don't see why. I would have been like, she got to go.
Girl.
You got to come get your hair done in the morning.
Girl, he hates it, girl. He hates it. He do not like me being out late.
I wouldn't either, especially if, one, that's a safety hazard with you being too sleepy and tired, working all day. Yeah, they gotta be understanding. Once they hit like 10 something, I'll be like, all right now.
I'm going to come get my hair finished tomorrow.
But people don't play about their hair. They be wanting it done. And, sometimes the salon can just get too busy. Sometimes I might have some clients that's late, or I might be running late, or I might have missed the appointment. Or the appointment, no, not me might have missed the appointment.
The scheduler.
Right.
Oh.
So we have breaks in between. It'd be all type of different scenarios why, you might have to stay to work late. But I try not to overbook myself, and so I got my booking website.
Let's take a break and hear a message from our sponsors. Let's get back to the show.
That way, it's going to tell you what times I got available, when I'm not available, and all that. So,
most definitely. So, you had to step out on faith with building your own empire, your shop. How did you know that it was your time to actually do this?
I know it was my time because I kept seeing my angel numbers. I kept seeing, my birthday is 1/11, so I kept seeing 1/11. I kept seeing 2/22, 3/33, 5/55, 11/11. And, your angel numbers, that it just tells you, like, the universe is trying to talk to you and communicate with you and tell you, like, you're on the right track and stuff like that. So, I kept seeing those numbers, and I was like, okay, I know I'm getting a blessing somehow. I just don't know how. And I didn't want to open a salon in Savannah because I was trying to move out of Savannah to California. But I have to stay here at least another year or so before I can move. So when my old cosmetology teacher called me and told me that she was selling her salon, I was like, okay, the salon is in a great location. She's selling it for a good price. I might as well go ahead and hop on it and get the salon. So I told her, at first I told her no because I was moving. And I didn't want to, get no salon. But as soon as I hung up the phone with her, I called my fiance, and he was just like, oh, tell her we want it, we gonna get it. He always really wanted me to have my own salon here in Savannah, regardless of how I moved. That's what he wanted. So I just went ahead and opened it. And I was like, what's for you is always going to be for you. So if God presented that opportunity, I just felt like it was my time to take it.
Yeah, and you got confirmation, you said, from your angel number, your fiance, and other people just, like, calling you, like your old cosmetology teacher calling you and stuff. God put everything in, laid all the ducks in a row for a reason. So it was mapped out like that for a reason. He's not going to steer you wrong. So you definitely will continue to see why he put you in the position that he put you in and gave you the opportunity to get the shop at the time instead of moving. It will all be laid out in the near future. So I wouldn't think too deep on that. So now that you've gained insight on the early mistakes and rewards of cosmetology, what is some advice that you would give to a new or future cosmetologist besides some stuff that you've already said earlier in this episode?
I just tell them to never give up. Reach for the stars. Keep going. A lot of stylists get discouraged, especially when they're just starting out and they're not getting a lot of clientele, or they just feel like their work isn't as good as somebody else's. You can't never give up. I used to know how to do hair. I look at my pictures from 8 years ago, and I be like, damn, like, girl, what the fuck was you doing? And then and then I look at it now, and I'm like, girl, how? But, it's just Practice makes perfect, you know, so you can never limit yourself. You can never give up. You just got to keep going. You get discouraged. Look at quotes. Read the Bible. Go to church. Get in a mentorship group. You know, do something. Do something to keep you motivated and keep you going. I just feel like when God blesses you with a talent, He blesses you with that talent for a reason. He wants you to use it. He don't want you working for nobody. If He bless you with a talent, use it. Like I tell people all the time, your hands, if you work with your hands, that means it's light. Like, your hands are light. Like, you see gold at the end of your hands. Like, these are what God bless you with, the work, and to everything you touch turns to gold. Like, you know, so I just say keep pushing, never give up, keep grinding up till you can't no more.
I know one question that I forgot to ask that it just popped in my head. Do you have insurance on your hands?
I do. I have insurance on my life.
I know, but some people, like, I know this one lady, she gives, it's like these special massages, like she does for people who just had like different types of surgery, like butt lifts, tummy tucks and stuff. And I was talking to her, and she was like, yeah, I have insurance on my hands. And I know a lot of people in different fields, they have insurance on certain body parts, especially if it's something that is like the main source of their career. So that's why I asked.
Right, but no, I never took insurance on my hands. Which might be a bad idea because, you know, I say, God forbid I get into a car accident or somebody crush my hand or do something stupid.
You know, people envy it, so, yeah.
Right, I'm going to need that check for these hands.
She said
this is definitely my way of living. I'm definitely going to have to sue you for pain and suffering.
Because I think she said that she is able, if something happens, she'll be able to get disability for her hands. So right. It's like an extra insurance policy just on a specific body part. So, I mean, hey, I would
definitely look into that. Right.
So now that you're at this point in your career, like on the next level of your career, how does your family, friends, and your mentor feel about your career choices?
Like I said before, everybody is very supportive. You know, I haven't had nobody change up or exit my life or none of that. You know, I'm still with the same people I've been with from the jump. Everybody still supports me. You know, it's just great vibes. Like I said from the beginning, great vibes. You know, everybody I be around, I around them for a reason. They either remind me of myself or they similar. We got the same mind frame or want the same kind of life. You know, it's a reason that I be with the people I be with. So, you know, I'm going to surround myself with nothing but positivity. So like I said, you know, they always been supportive since day one. Nothing has ever changed.
Okay. So how has being a cosmetologist given you a peace of mind?
I mean, it gives me a peace of mind as far as financially. I don't have to worry about nothing. But a peace of mind as far as my mind just at rest, no, I don't get none of those till I go on vacation.
Well, as far as like you giving your clients the type of service and like seeing their reactions at the end, like how does you, like you said that you enjoy basically making people feel beautiful. So how does making people beautiful like give you a peace of mind? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just a good feeling. Like I always said my purpose in life was, well, what I feel like my purpose in life is to you know, either mentor people or be in some type of programs where I speak to people or being a psychiatrist or marriage counselor, you know, something dealing with people. So I feel like my gift to touch people and work on their head is already a blessing and a gift within itself. Because, God just, letting me interact with different clients every day. That's drawing people to me. And like I said, I get people, my clients, who want to talk to me about certain things. So, I just feel like I'm taking the steps. Like, my life is going in the order that God wanted to go in. Like I said, I feel like my voice is my purpose. So, just me being able to meet my clients and talk to them and build bonds and relationships, I mean, it's a blessing within itself, It brings joy to bless other people and for people to be happy at their appearance or make people feel beautiful. And, like, I get a lot of clients that got, like, alopecia and cancer and lupus and things like that, where they, have hair loss. And when I see them look in the mirror, I have sometimes cry because they haven't seen their hair look so good in years or haven't felt beautiful or felt like themselves in a while. Like, it's just a good feeling. It's just a great feeling.
Okay. See, that's the answer I want to hear. I know I had to dig it up out you. but that's definitely something that I can see, and I know that people really, really appreciate you. So let's have some fun, and I'm going to ask you a few questions. They're going to be some fun questions. So here we go. If you could collaborate with one master cosmetologist, who would it be?
I would collaborate with I would say Zharia. And I say that because she's already like an international instructor. Like, she travels the whole world and do frontal classes. She do celebrities' hair. Matter of fact, she's about to go on tour this year to different cities to do hair. But when I say she's international, I mean international. She done did frontal classes in London, Jamaica. It's a couple of other places, more places than name. So I would collaborate with her. She's been in the hair game for years. She's one of the best hairstylists I've ever seen, and I had the pleasure of working side by side with her. So, I collaborate with her. I collaborate with Daisy.
Okay. So name 3 celebrities that you love to style.
Cardi B would be one, Nicki Minaj, and I'm trying to think of someone else who is good laces, with good colors. I say I probably not K-Style, because K-Style will be more of a natural style. I really don't know. I really don't. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is like my top 2 who I would love to work with.
Thank God you didn't say Beyonce. Whew. Because them beehives, her little beehive people, Lord, they be everywhere. So I have to put up my guard because I be at my.
Matter of fact, you know what I do Rihanna. So I would do Cardi B, Rihanna, and Nicki Minaj.
Okay, yeah, I like Riri. But not BB. All right, so what are your favorite styling products to have on deck at all times?
Well, of course, the first would be ZYourStylist Edge Tamer, which is my edge control. Give me some iron humidity serum, silk serum, Ritzy Spritzy, Gatsby Blue Free Spray, a hot comb, and a tea tree color line.
Okay. So my next question is, if you were stranded on an island and could only do your hair with 3 styling products, well, 3 styling tools, what would they be?
A flat iron, a flat iron.
I hope this is a solar flat iron.
Oh, well, they got wireless flat irons. If it could be wireless.
Okay.
I think the wireless flat iron, a brush, and some rubber bands.
Okay. All right. And last question. What are your favorite hairstyles and colors to wear, like on yourself?
My favorite hairstyle, funnels, of course. I love a good side part. I used to wear middle parts all the time, but now that I got older and realized how big my head is, but I cannot no more. I cannot. So I'm definitely a side part girl. Like, I will wear a side part all year. But I love ash blonde on me, which is the color I have in now. And I love jet black. I used to be all for the colors, like the pink, the blue, the green. I used to do all those crazy colors. But now I just can't do them. I cannot.
And that's so crazy because, like, a lot of cosmetologists, they love wearing color. And some of them, no matter how old they get, they still want to wear color.
Still wear color, right?
Yeah.
I used to be like that. But I hate color now. Like,
but I've always thought you had an old soul. Like, you've always been mature for your age. You were in 3rd grade and we were in 4th grade, and you were around here acting like you was 21. Like,
right.
Y'all need to sit down. And I'm like, dang, who older, me or
Zharia has always had that old soul, always been bossy.
So that's why. So that's why I think that, like, you're done with your the color days and all that stuff. That's why you're more in a mature phase. What are your social media handles and your website and your email address for business inquiries so that people can get in touch with you?
My Instagram is ZYourStylist, ZYourStylist. My Facebook is LaZharia Morris, LaZharia Morris. I have another Facebook page, which is ZYourStylist Virgin Hair. My website is ZYourStylistVirginHair.com, which I'm about to get a new website that'll be ZYSVirginHair.com. And what else? My salon is, of course, located in Savannah, Georgia. I keep all my products on hand, my bundles on hand. And the address to that is 7010 Skidaway Road, Unit 3. That's about it.
And your email address?
My email address is ZYourHairstylist@gmail.com. This is ZYourStylist, and you're listening to Peace of Mind with the Soul Koach.
Be sure to cut that notification bell on so that you will get notified every time, whether you're listening on Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, or any place. Just go ahead and make sure notifications are on so you can be told when I am dropping a new episode. And definitely like our podcast and let us know what is going on with you, what you want us to talk about, and we'll keep you informed via push notifications on your app. Definitely check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and email us if you need to at yourpeaceofmind2016@gmail.com. All can be found in the show notes of all of our shows, our podcast, and we'll be able to hit you up and we can chat, peacemakers.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.